Alright, what is up? This is SLOplays, and guys, today we actually have some Naruto 25th anniversary video game news. That is right. It's been a very long time since we talked about Naruto on the channel and just a Naruto video game in general. I believe the last Naruto game that released in terms of like a major release was Naruto Storm Connections, which came out like 3 years ago, I think in 2023. And it didn't hit. A lot of people didn't like it. There were some issues with it, right? But that was kind of the last time that we got like a new Naruto game. But even then, it didn't really feel like a brand new game. Okay, what we're talking about today is actually potentially a brand new game that is not part of the Storm series, that is not by CC2, and that could be a just completely different genre. So let's go over the news. Shout outs to Annie TV. There are a lot of sources that we're going to be going over and all the details here. So before we do get into it, be sure to drop a like, subscribe here on the channel, and ring my notification bell for more anime news, anime game news, and Naruto news. So the 25th anniversary game is officially in the works with a new partner, okay? And will release in 2027, according to TV Tokyo, right? Now, I still believe this is going to be with Bandai Namco. I could be wrong about that. If this is like a mobile game, then I don't know if it's going to be connected with Bandai or not. But I'm really hopeful that it's a console game, okay? That's the one thing I'm worried about with this, is that it could most likely be a mobile game, just because those are the ones that get pumped out the most. They have the most invested into them. It's harder to see a good quality, fresh, new console game, right? That's what everyone wants, okay? But yeah, this is with TV Tokyo, okay? So if we go to the actual information itself, this comes from, I don't even know what this website is, but I mean, it's like a bunch of numbers and shit. So TV Tokyo announces plans for new video content and games for the 25th anniversary of Naruto during a financial results hearing, okay? So this is straight from TV Tokyo. They posted like an official, statement with everything. It's like a 2-page thing that they did. It's all in Japanese, so I'm not going to go through it. We're just going to read what's on here. But at the financial results briefing for the fiscal year ending March 2026 held by TV Tokyo Holdings on the 19th, several questions were raised regarding Naruto, which will celebrate its 25th anniversary of anime broadcasting in 2027. Okay, that is honestly crazy, man. Like, we grew up with Naruto. I mean, me, like, I started watching that shit probably like 2005 maybe, and like it's 2026. So I've been pretty much invested into Naruto for like 20 years now. So, and some of y'all are even longer than that, right? Based on a manga by Masashi Kishimoto, the series began serialization in Weekly Shonen Jump in 1999, and the TV anime adaptation started airing on TV Tokyo in 2022. Sorry, not 2022, 2002. Imagine if it was that late in. The sequel Naruto Shippuden continued airing from 2007 until March 2017, making it one of TV Tokyo's most popular anime series. In fact, the company's anime and streaming business, which it positions as its growth engine, saw increased revenue overseas from rights generated by the game and merchandise adaptations of Naruto and Boruto, contributing to a record high overall anime revenue of 27.219 billion yen. Okay, anybody that thinks that Naruto is like, it doesn't have any emotion, like, y'all sleeping on this shit. Like, you have to remember, this is one of the big three, right? This Naruto is bigger than life, okay? Bigger than a lot of people think, right? All these newer anime fans, they're like, Naruto's old and shit. Like, this garbage. Nobody cares about it anymore. Like, y'all don't know shit. Like, Naruto walked so that these other anime like JJK and Demon Slayer and shit could run. You know what I'm saying? Like, Naruto is an OG. It's one of the greats. A 17.8% increase compared to the previous year. So it's still going strong without any anime series and without any games. The only game that is actually getting updates, I think, is Shinobi Striker. And I mean, I guess that one Naruto mobile game, which is not even, it's exclusive to Japan. So, like, we don't really have much going on for Naruto. Like, it's been pretty sad, right? Like, I'm a big Naruto fan. And even I'm just kind of like, what the fuck is happening, dude? Like, I like all the series, like, Dragon Ball and all that, but like, come on, man, we got to get something. I've been hungry for something. I don't care what it is. I mean, I do care, We want something good quality, but I'm just saying, like, give us some kind of news on whatever it may be. So this is nice to see. So new video content is planned to be released, aiming to boost the new trend. In the Q&A session, when asked if there was a risk that the boom would subside after peaking at the 25th anniversary, the company responded, "We position the 25th anniversary as the beginning of a new stage, and we have several projects planned to capture that." Furthermore, he stated that new projects such as videos and games developed by new partners are planned for 2027 and beyond, indicating his stance that this will be the starting point for the next phase of growth, right? I mean, it took them long enough, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're still waiting for those goddamn 4 episodes. Like, what? Is this what they're referring to when it comes to videos? Or is it those 4 episodes? Are they finally wanting to at least announce the Naruto, Boruto, 2 Blue Vortex anime or whatever, right? Because the Boruto anime, that finished up, I mean, at least part 1, right? That was years ago. It's been a while, right? It's been a minute. So regarding collaborations with theme parks, yeah, okay, nobody cares about any of that shit, right? I know they have like some theme park bullshit or whatever, but in response to the comments of these developments at the briefing, the company acknowledged that the medium to long-term expansion of its anime business through the media mix development, stating, "There are some projects that we cannot disclose specifically because the information has not been released, but we want to meet the expectations of fans around the world," okay? So, yeah. This is, I mean, it's big. It's huge, right? Shout out to The Gamer, because I think they kind of went over a little bit more on this. It's kind of all the same information. Like, you know, of course, tons of news articles covered a lot of this. But yeah, one of the primary owners of the Naruto anime held an investor Q&A earlier this month, which included some notable mentions of the series' 25th anniversary next year. During the call, TV Tokyo was asked about its plans for Naruto in 2027 to tie into the big date. Okay, I guess shout out to Deep L, who did the translation. I don't know. I couldn't find a source on this person or whatever, but TV Tokyo said that it views the 25th anniversary as a new start phase with several projects, including films and games developed, okay? So that's the thing. When they say films, videos, I don't know exactly what that is. Are they referring to an anime? Are they actually referring to a brand new movie? Are they referring to a short, you know, 4-episode anime thing that they talked about years ago, right? I don't know, man. I don't really know, but while the investor call sadly didn't reveal anything else about the planned projects, it does at least confirm that more Naruto games are planned for the future, which I think is to be expected. It's just, we were waiting for when, like what? Like what? Is there something happening right now? Is there anything set in motion, right? That was the only thing that we were thinking of, because it could have been decades, honestly, until they figured out what the fuck they wanted to do. I honestly don't think it was, okay, that long, but I'm just saying, like, getting confirmation that something is being, you know, set in motion is nice, right? Even if they very likely won't have CyberConnect 2's involvement, which is honestly fine, right? Like, remember, there are tons of game developers out there that would jump onto the chance to make a Naruto game, right? Like CyberConnect, they did their time, honestly. I say it like it's like fucking jail or something like that, like they were in prison. It's like conviction. No, but I'm saying, like, CyberConnect 2's been carrying Naruto on their backs when it comes to the games for the most part, right? Like, it's been, what, decades of the same type of game over and over again, so it's like, give them a break, right? As for what kind of game we might see, that's entirely up in the air, but the mention of new partners does suggest it's going to be a different type of game than the Ultimate Ninja Storm series. Yeah, I think we're good on that. I think, yeah, Naruto Storm, as much as I would love to see more in the future, that Storm Connections game left a bad taste in everyone's mouth. So we want to move on from that. What I think most people want, and this is not just for Naruto, but most anime shonen games, okay, that has like a whole universe that's been created for it. Open world, action type of RPG type of thing, you know, Xenoverse 2 style, right? Something like that. I think that's the formula, right? That's the formula, okay? I know Naruto, Boruto, whatever it was called, Shinobi Strikers, is kind of like that, right? But I don't know. I don't really see too many people talk about that game. It's still getting updates, right? it still seems to be, I mean, decently successful if they're still pumping out content for that game, right? But that just goes to show that that formula is working, while the Naruto Storm series, not really anyone's playing it these days, right? I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. Like, I can't really say anybody, I mean, because it's old. It's an old game, right? Like, people, I don't think anybody's playing Connections, right? I think people, if they're playing Storm, they're playing Storm 4 or like Storm 3, right? But yeah, shouts to Shonen Games, because we went over this a while back. You can watch my video on that. I don't remember which video it was, but this is coming from, I think it was, I don't know if this guy's like the founder or whatever of CC2 or something. What is he? Hold on, let me see what this guy, I forgot what he was. President, yeah, the president, okay. He talked about the direction of their games, what they wanted to do. And I believe it was that Hack series, they did an announcement of a brand new game for that, which was kind of one of their original IPs, right? But yeah, they said up to now, I mean, at least what he said, we have been involved in development games for wonderful IPs such as Naruto and Dragon Ball Z, but moving forward, we want to deliver a worldwide mega hit with characters and works we create entirely from scratch. Having CC2 at the center of games, manga, anime, films, in every field, that is our objective for the next decade, okay? So at least when it comes to the next decade, I do not see them working on anything else that's not their own shit, right? Their own IP. So the Hack series and all that, they're going to focus on that, and that's great. You know, that's fine. If that's what they're passionate about and that's what the direction that they want to go for, they're going to be putting so much effort and quality into that, and that's good for, you know, people that are fans of those games and stuff, okay? But I think when it comes to the other anime games, we're going to have to be relying on a lot of different developers, right? And again, like I said, there are a lot of talented, great devs out there that would, you know, immediately jump on the chance to work on a new Naruto game, right? So yeah, something that's like maybe Xenoverse, right? I think the create your own character aspect is very well received. I don't really see too many people, like, the only people that complain about that are usually people who, I mean, honestly, I don't really, I mean, they're just miserable in my opinion. I don't know. I don't want to say that. I don't really know too many people that are bitching about it that often. I think the majority of people like that aspect. It just has to be done right. And, you know, it has to be a game that they are willing to put a lot of time and money into, right? Because we don't want something that's half-assed, right? We don't want something that is, because it has the character customization and character creation and avatars, that they're not also putting a lot of, you know, effort into the actual gameplay and the mechanics and all that stuff, right? So if they can do something similar to Xenoverse, if they do a character creation right, great. If not, an open world Naruto game set in this, you know, world would be very well received. You know, they've done games like that. I think, what is it, like Broken Bond or like Rise of Ninja or something like that, or Uzumaki Chronicles. I can't remember. I played a couple of those games, but I can't remember. They weren't like open world, but it was like you could kind of like explore a bit, right? Like kind of move, like roam around a bit. It wasn't like, you know, a true open world game, right? Like, I think the direction moving forward and how games are getting so fucking expensive, like we're talking, it's like there's like these $70 to $100 games like at launch, which is pretty insane. Like, you want high quality put into it. And again, like I always bring up like Zelda Breath of the Wild or even Tears of the Kingdom, because those are kind of like the only ones that I usually, you know, want to play in terms of like an open world format. Something like that is very popular. It's very well received and it sells a lot, right? But the only issue with a game like that is after you complete it and you do everything, there's not much else, right? So when it comes to an anime game, right, I think the Xenoverse like genre, which is a very unique genre where it's like a collection of different things. You got like, you have so much to do in that game, and they constantly update it. Okay, a game that's been going on for 10 years now is the most successful, I think, anime game of all time, in my opinion, just because, I mean, it went on for that long, right? But again, don't sleep on Naruto. Naruto is huge, larger than life, right? It's, I would say, still to this day, the most sold. I think Naruto Storm Connections 4 is, or just the series in general in total with all the games, it has sold the most copies for Bandai Namco of any, like, I guess, Shonen Jump series, right? Even more than Dragon Ball, right? if we're not counting like the collection of every Dragon Ball game, right? I'm just saying like in general, like it's like at the top for just one series. So I think it's safe to say that we will be getting another game or several, right? Especially if the Boruto 2 Blue Vortex anime comes out and that starts happening, they're gonna do another Naruto X Boruto, and that there's a reason why they do that. They don't go just call a game Boruto, right? Because Boruto is, yikes. Some people, you know, the branding of it, a lot of people aren't on board with Boruto, unfortunately, right? I like Boruto. I think Boruto's cool, okay? But Naruto that's what people really want. So they have to put Naruto and Boruto in the title. So the next game will probably have something like that, where if the anime comes back, that's when you'll start seeing a lot of new shit, like projects, merchandise, and everything get pumped out, okay? But I don't know when that's gonna be. Y'all let me know down in the comments what you think. What type of new Naruto game do you want to see? You want to see a Xenoverse style game that is, you know, maybe has more open world aspects to it? Do you just want an open world game? Or do you want like a 2D fighting game? Maybe. I'm not saying Arc System Works is even gonna pick up a Naruto game or anything, but something similar to that, right? A traditional, like, maybe even competitive 2D fighting game, okay? Doesn't have to be a tag fighter necessarily, but maybe we go back to, like, you know, the old school style Naruto games where they were like, you know, fighters, not like an arena fighter, right? But yeah, thanks for watching. Drop a like, subscribe here on the channel, ring my notification bell. Once we get news and information on the official reveal of whatever this game is, we'll go over that. Peace out.
This is Broly, and you are watching SLOplays. Make sure to subscribe, or else I'll destroy your entire planet!